as I think it's natural for us as human beings to want things from other people. I think it's natural. So why wouldn't a student want something from a teacher? And maybe hope that they could give it to them. No, if you want to... I just think that's natural. That we want answers, that we want guidance, that we want help. I certainly did, plenty. And I don't think there's any... I think it's beautiful to want it, and it's beautiful to try to get it. I think at some point, whether it's in relationship to one's parents, where there may be all kinds of projection going on, or with a teacher where there may be all kinds of projection going on, there's going to come a point in a person's unfoldment where they're going to see through that projection. They're going to see, oh my goodness, that's not over there. And I think that, again, a teacher who is clear and is clean, if you will acknowledge a student as themselves and not say, I know more than you, I'm better than you, I'm more enlightened than you, or any of that kind of thing, or give that impression, but simply point out quite clearly and directly that this openness in the connected field, unified field, is the oneness that we are. And so there is no projection when that's happening. When there's the dropping away of the subject-object relationship, when you're in that non-dual realm, there is no projection going on. Projection is only a psychological function. So if that's going on, then that's work that someone needs to work with. And however they work with it. Whether they get in touch with those feelings or get in touch with the needs that aren't being met or the desires that they want something that they're not getting, or whether it's bringing up, unfinished business from parental issues. It could be a whole host of things. That's what I call the human work. And how beautiful that it will come up. I think if we can honor that and welcome it and embrace it, and not say, oh, well, that's not spiritual, or gee, I guess I must be on the wrong path or on the wrong track because I'm not just in the oneness. And see, wow, this is actually facilitating to actually bring consciousness to the fact that there's projection going on. That actually can facilitate being free. If one doesn't see it, then one can be stuck in that, in that identity, in that trying to get something. So, personally, I think teachers have more responsibility than students in this department, to be honest about it. And I'm not sure how many are clear about it, to be perfectly honest, and are really communicating about it. They may not understand it. They may not know that that's going on. They may be so removed from the people that are coming to their gatherings that they don't realize that impact is happening. So, I don't know, maybe because I work so much one-on-one with people and have for so many years, I'm much more aware of that. And I think for people who work through that, and so many people I have who have, all I hear is, thank you for saving my life. In a way, there's a kind of benefit to having the illusion of some elevated person stripped away and say, oh, you're just an ordinary human being who isn't perfect. I guess it's okay that I am. That you can also be free and an imperfect human being. That's the real message to get across. That's the message that I keep communicating as much as possible. People don't want to hear that because there's this illusion of perfection. But it's an illusion. That which we are is perfect. There's no question. That you could say that's already perfect. It doesn't need our help. It doesn't need our understanding. It doesn't need anything. And when awareness moves in that, we are happy and free and open and loving and compassionate and unified. So